Good morning, children. Today we'll be starting with our new topic. Okay. We'll be starting with our new topic, that is the grammar part, singular and plurals. Okay. In last grammar class we completed sentences, right, children? I hope you have written the classwork in your classwork book only. Okay. I told you, right? Grammar part, just pick 10 pages from count 10 pages from the last and just separate it. This is for grammar part. All this part will be for your poems and lessons. Okay, so in last grammar class we learned what is a sentence and types of sentence and how to identify them also. Okay, in today's class we'll be learning about singulars and plurals. Okay, so let's start. Nouns are naming words which are used to express names of animals or objects or places. Right? We know what are nouns, right, children? Because we know that nouns are just naming words, right? Anything, any object, any animal, any person, any place, all these things have their own names. Those names are called as nouns, right? So nouns can either be singular or plural. Okay, there are two forms of nouns, that is singular, plural. Means if a word, if a noun is referring to only one thing or one person or one place, it is called as singular. Okay, when you are looking at more than one thing, more than one person, more than one place, if you are referring to that, and that noun is called as plural, right? So when how to distinguish between them, I'll teach you. So when you have a singular noun, how to write it in plural, I'll teach you, children. The plurals are usually formed by adding s, es, ves or ies to the singular. Okay, I know you have already learned this in your previous classes, but it's okay, we have to learn it again. Okay, so let's look at some of the examples of these types of like different nouns, how to write it in singulars and plurals. Say for example, example number 1, boy. Okay, it is a singular, means it is referring to one boy, one person, right? How to write it in plural? We have to add s. Okay, so there are conditions why to add s, es, ves, ies, children, but for now we learn it directly. Okay, boy, and the plural of that will become boys, boys. Okay, there are many boys in our class. There are 15 boys in our class, right? There are 5 boys in the 5th standard class. Like that, when we are referring to a group of boys, like more than one number of boys means, so it will become plural, right? The same way, what about bench? bench, bench is a singular form. One bench means singular. There are 2 benches in the classroom, it will become benches, right? So we are referring to more than one number of benches, so it will become benches. See here, we have added es here, children. Okay, after h we have added es, here only yes. Okay, so the next one, leaf, leaf means referring to one leaf. What about plurals? It will become leaves, ves we are adding here. Okay, and what about story? story, story will become stories, ies we are adding. Okay, so this is how singulars and plurals are formed using these suffixes. Okay, suffixes means what comes after a word. Okay, we'll be dealing with that in later classes. For now, just understand this, children. See, I can give you like in what conditions we'll be adding s, es and all, but for now let's just start learning it directly. Okay, because it will become more complicated. See for example, leaf, leaf is there. Wherever f is there, like here f and n, knife, knife also will be there, no? At that point we'll be adding ves. Okay, wherever f comes. And when a word ends with ovals, okay, see for example EYI, it will become EYES. Okay, the last letter is an oval. When it is an oval, you will just add Yes, usually. Okay, I'll teach you those conditions in later classes, children, in higher classes. For now, it's very less number of words you're dealing with, right? So let's start answering this directly. Okay, see. So let's start answering the questions here. The first main, write the plurals of the following words. Okay, so the first word is HOEUSE, house. What will become the plural of house, children? Houses, right? So let's start writing that. HOUSES, houses. The same way, let's see EYEI. I will become eyes. One eye, two eyes. Okay. EYES, eyes. What about the next one? FLOWER, flower. Flower will become flowers, right? FLOWERS, right? So what about the next one? COMPANY, company. Okay, what will company will become? Companies. Okay, so plural of company is companies. COMPAN. Instead of Y, I am going to add IES. Okay, then it will become correct plural. Okay, what about the next one? BERRY, berry. Okay, how to write plural of that? BERRIES, berries. Okay, what about the next one? TOY, toy. It will become TOYS, toys, right? Toys is the plural of toy. What about piece? One piece. Like more piece means more pieces, right? So plural of pieces, pieces. PIECES. Dear children, please concentrate on the spellings. Okay, spellings are very important. If you write IES instead of only S, or if you write ES instead of IES, then the whole word will be wrong. Okay, there's no use of writing the answer itself. So better concentrate, learn the spellings well. Okay, let's look at the next one, that is CLOTH, cloth. What is the plural of cloth? Clothes. So CLOTHES, clothes. Okay, what about this one? Student. STUDENT, student is singular. What is the plural of that? Students. Okay, STUDENTS. Okay, students. What about the next one? Table. Table will become tables, right, children? TABLES, tables. The same way, next one, KNIFE, knife. Knife will become knives, children. I told you before, no? Wherever there is F to deal with, you have to add VES. So, KNIFE, knife will become KNIVES, knives. Okay. And what about lorry? Lorry will become lorries, right? The plural of lorry is lorries. What's the spelling? LORRIES, lorries. Okay. Let's look at the next one. So, see children, these four are called as irregular plurals. Irregular plurals means we are not forming plural by adding S, ES, VES or IES. Okay, there are already preset plurals for this. For example, man will become men. MEN, men. Okay, man won't become mans. Okay, man will become men. MEN, men. What about child? Child will become children. Okay, CHILDREN, children. Child, this child, these children. Children is already plural form, children. You can't say children's. Okay, children itself is the plural of child. Okay, what about ox? Ox will become oxen. OXEN, oxen. Okay, the same way, what about radius? Remember children, in 4th standard circles classes we learnt about this. The plural of radius is radii, right? RADII, radii. This is the plural of radius, right? The same way, let's look at the next main. I hope these 16 questions are just for your reference for now. You should be able to find out the plurals of any words I give you, okay? Any nouns. Okay, let's look at the second main. Identify the errors in the following words and write them correctly. Okay, these words are basically like wrong. There is a spelling mistake here. Okay, we have to correct it and write it. Okay, so let me write singular and plural form also, children. Okay, so that you will be able to understand it better, right? Because we have learnt only some 20 around words means it's not okay. We have to learn more words, right? So here they have given buss, bus. Is it a correct spelling? No, it's wrong, because it's bus, bus, right? The singular is bus, bus. So let me write it down. Let's write singular here. Let's write the plural of that word also here. Okay. So what is the singular of this? Bus, bus, right? What about the plural? Buses, buses. Okay, this is buses is the plural of bus. The same way, let's look at next one. Machineses, machines is wrong. See, we know that machine is a singular word. What about the plural word? Let me write down the singular first. Machine, machine. The plural will become machines, right? Machines. This is the plural form of machine. And the same way, let's look at the next one also. Bullocks, bullocks. It's wrong, no, children, because it will become, the singular word is bullock, right? What about the plural? It will become bullocks. Bullocks only, not es. Okay, here only s will be added. Okay, what about this? Vehicle, vehicle. Correct? Wrong. This correct spelling of vehicle is vehicle, vehicle. Okay, what about the plural form of the vehicle? It's vehicles, right, children? Vehicles, vehicles. What about photos? Let's start learning. Let's just write the singular form of this. Photos will become photo. Photo is the singular form. What about the plural form? We are just going to add s, not es. Okay, it's photos, photos. Okay, what about halves? Half is the singular word. The plural word is halves. Halves, halves. We saw this case in the case of leaf, knife, and half, right, children? Wherever that f is there in the last or the last second letter of the word, ves will be added to form the plural form of the word. Okay, let's look at next one. Tomatoes, tomatoes. It's wrong, children, because the singular form is tomato, tomato, but the plural form is tomatoes. Tomatoes. We have to add es to form the plural of this word. Okay, let's look at the next one. Potatoes. Potato. Potato is the singular word. What about the plural? Potatos, potatoes. What about the calves? Calf, calf is the singular word. What about the plural word? You know, f is there, same as half, so it will become calves. Okay, calves. Okay, so this is the end of this topic, children. Okay, so there are around 29 examples of singulars and plurals. I hope you learn it well, children. Learn and by heart it well, so that this will so in FA1 I have not given grammar. Okay, from FA2 grammar also will be a part of your portions. Okay, a test will be conducted according to this portions also. This will be included in the portions. Okay, for today's class, just write this down in your classwork, singulars and plurals part, and study it well. Okay. Thank you, children.